It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Know some people acting fake, cause she live and learn. That ain't how we operate, that ain't how we work. Hope you living what you say, I'm living every word. Either way, I got faith, get what I deserve. Don't be trying to make decisions off of what you heard. That ain't how we operate, that ain't how we work. From the cradle to the grave, I'm all about it.
J Nolan.
You know how we operate.
First order, business is at the bank. Make sure the money's straight. Nigga coming to the table with a plate. Running at my pace. I ain't even line up at the race. All that talking, homie, say it to my face. I'm approaching some Don shit. Break bonds over the pond shit. Hit the jewel in my diamonds, the only conflict. With the way I maneuver, I need the Heim. Niggas getting hard to breathe with all that hating on my conscience. Got my girl on the line, world on the line. If you're searching, I can find. That's just by design. Stevie Williams on my grind, doing overtime. I'm coming up, the homie blind, he can see the sign. Yeah, gold chains with the gold frames. Yeah, more chains, see the whole change. Yeah, just get me paid, I don't want the fame. Funny how these niggas learn my name when the check came.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this afternoon, going into the evening. In this video, we're going to be talking about Cardi B, and she has come out and confirmed that she is indeed pregnant. Okay? Now, I just came on here yesterday, and I was like, hey, look like a lot of people that's saying Cardi is with child need to go ahead and tuck them rumors in. Well, I guess y'all could go ahead and untuck the rumors. All right, God damn. Cardi B came out this morning with an interview with Gayle King on CBS Mornings and officially put the news out for the world to know. Apparently, Cardi was very hesitant to let us know. She didn't want to, get ahead of herself. She wanted to make sure that the child was healthy and good standing and everything before, prematurely letting us know that she's pregnant and then, perhaps having to renege and retract her statement later. And of course, I'm sure there was some emotional moments that she wanted to cope with in her personal time as well before coming to the public and really letting it be known. But people have been speculating about this for months now. It definitely came to a head while she was on her trial during that Fugazi assault case, and it came full blast. Of course, she was confronted, and somebody asked her, did she know the father of the child? Blah, 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 blah. She came out this morning. She says it's with her and Stefan Diggs. So there's that. Now, she does say that regardless of this pregnancy, she will be delivering this year before the album comes out, and she will, in fact, be in shape, ready to take the stage for her Little Miss Drama Tour, which will be kicking off in February. So she is still standing on that. There will be no adjustments made for the tour. Everything will be good. She claims she'll be doing cartwheels and flipping and everything. So we're just going to have to see. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is play the interview of Cardi and Gayle King talking about this. Hopefully no issues arise. I'm going to just put it in the corner rather than taking over the whole screen.
Now to our exclusive interview with rap superstar. That would be the one and only Cardi B. Back in 2019, she became the first solo female rapper to win a Grammy Award for Best Rap Album. Her much anticipated new album is called, and I love this title, Am I the Drama? Drops this Friday. Ahead of its release, we sat down with the 32-year-old superstar for a wide-ranging conversation. So we started with some very exciting personal news with her boyfriend, NFL star Stefan Diggs, that she's sharing first and only on CBS Mornings. I want to start right away with, because the rumors on the streets be talking. Mm-hmm. And so the latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby. Mm-hmm. And I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefan Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man, we're very supportive of each other. We're like in the same space in our careers, but like in different,
By that, what do you mean by that same space? That you're both doing well? What do you mean?
You know what it is? That I feel like we're really great and one of the best at what we do. And me and him think the same way. Like, it's like, yeah, we're one of the greatest, but what's next? What we doing again? We do it again. We have to do it again all the time. It's not like we're never like comfortable. We just want to keep doing it. And that's just how we both are.
You have a song on your new album. I can't wait for people to hear the new music, but there's a song called Safe.
Yeah.
Is he somebody that makes you feel safe?
Very safe. In both ways. Physically, I mean, like, you see how big he is.
Yes, yes, I did see, yes.
And he just makes me feel safe and very confident and very like strong. I mean, like 2 weeks ago, I was literally having a panic attack. I was like crying and crying and crying just because I was just getting really nervous with, the whole album rollout. People were coming at me very hard. Sometimes people love you, people hate you. And people was just saying very mean things about me. And I'm like, see, this is why I don't put music out, because it's like, this is my art and this is something that I put a lot of love and time to. And it's just like, sometimes like, it's like when people just rip it apart, it hurts you and it crushes you. And he was just like, girl, you better get it together. And it's like, he makes me feel very confident. I feel like feeling.
Now, this actually ties into some of the things that I saw folks literally in my chat months ago saying, you know what I mean? When she was doing some of them station head rants and she was kind of going in and stuff like that, people were like, oh, that's just Cardi B's pregnancy hormones getting the best of her. And I was like, I don't think that's fair to say. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be better than that. But now that we're finally getting this announcement and it seems that she's actually on track to be giving birth pretty soon, because there's only a few more months left in this year, meaning that she's going to be ready for top of the year to go embark on this tour. That may have had something to do with it. You know what I mean? Getting feedback. She said that people were being mean to her. I'm guessing that she didn't feel how a lot of the reactions were for Imaginary Players. I was one of the few people that actually voiced that I did like the record. I like how it came out. But a lot of people, they shitted on the record, right? She had to come out and defend herself about the record, same way that she's coming out and defending herself about the features and how that played out with certain artists that didn't follow through, even though they gave her word that she was going to be able to get a feature from them. When it came down to the last couple of weeks, they went ahead and said, go ahead and advance without me. I'm gonna pull out. No pun intended. But she says that Stefon Diggs is somebody who makes her feel safe, provides her with encouragement and gives her a little bit of, that extra oomph, that pep in the step to be like, nah, don't let these people get you off your square. You got to keep going. You got to keep moving. Fuck that shit, But she said it here. This is why I don't put out music, because she really doesn't like to hear all of the opinions, especially when they may not necessarily be positive, right? We'll keep going.
Safe is feeling confident, feeling like it's like, you could do it, and it makes you feel like you could take over the world.
Well, there was all sorts of speculation. Is she not? Did you decide that you weren't ready to talk about it? What was your thinking there? Why did you think, okay, now I'm going to talk about it?
By the way, now that I talked about it, y'all better get my album. Y'all wanted to know, right? Now y'all know. Now y'all could buy my album so I could buy Pampers and diapers and all that type of stuff. I told ya. Now go support my album, because I'm a mother of 4 now.
Yes.
But no, I just was like, can I just say it on my own time? Like, I'm not hiding.
Yeah, on my own time,
like on my own time. Yeah, it's like on my own terms. Let me close some deals first. You know what I'm saying? Let me close some deals first. And it's like, you know what? You don't really want to say right away that you're pregnant. Like, it's like, let me see a couple of more sonograms. Let my baby be healthy. And you know what's so crazy? I haven't till today. Matter of fact, I have to tell them this week before this interview come out. I haven't even told my parents.
No way, Cardi.
I haven't told my parents. They just be looking at me like,
Cardi, Wait. Back up. Why haven't you told them?
Now, who knows when this was actually filmed? I don't follow Cardi that closely. I don't follow anybody that closely. But if y'all been knew that she shot this interview, feel free to let me know in the comments or in the chat. But clearly this was pre-recorded. This wasn't done this morning, right? They've been rolling it out this week though. But she didn't even tell her folks. She told Gayle King and CBS before she told her parents.
Cause
Why?
I'm scared of them. I'm very scared of my parents.
You're scared of your parents?
I'm very scared of my
do
parents.
they like Stefan? Do they like him?
Yes, they like him.
They like him.
They do like him. They do like him.
Something tells me they'll be happy for you because you have children, he has children. Were you thinking, the way we feel about each other, we both want to have a child together?
Yes. I mean, everybody kept telling me like I should have fun.
Yes.
And we had a little bit of too much fun, and now I'm here. I'm here. We had too much fun. And yeah, we're very excited. We're very
and you're
happy.
both
we talk
happy.
About it all the time.
And you're both happy about it.
Yes, we're very
But
happy.
I'm
about it.
happy for you to see you this happy because we all know you went through a very messy divorce with Offset.
Mm-hmm.
Were you worried about opening your heart up again or falling in love again or even dating again? Were you concerned about that?
Yes. And one thing about like dating, like it's like when you date, you feel like you're like 16 again. And I don't really.
Well, you want to feel like you're 16. You want to meet somebody that makes you feel like that.
You do, but then it's like you also remember what you dealt with when you were 16. So it's like restarting
Well,
again.
that part, yeah.
Yeah. And being open
And vulnerable.
and vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
And like one time he just told me like, it's like, let me heal you. Give me a chance for me to heal you. And it's like, okay.
He said, let me heal you?
Mm-hmm.
Is the baby, I'm not asking for your due date, but is baby coming this year or next?
It's coming before my tour
Before your tour. When's your tour?
in February.
Whoa, Cardi.
Yeah.
You're going to go on tour in February?
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm very ready.
Why do
Even
you-
when I'm pregnant, I'm very, very ready.
Tell me about that.
Because I'm
You say-
getting my body ready. Like I stretch it out. I stretch. So as soon as I give birth, tour rehearsal starts. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I don't come from weak women.
You don't?
No.
There is nothing weak about you.
No.
Nothing. It's been 7 years since Cardi B released her debut album, and her fans have been eager for more music.
There was this point in my career, like after WAP, that everybody was like, you should have dropped the album then. But it's like, honey, I had like 6, 7 songs that I don't like those songs. I didn't like them.
So you didn't want to drop it until you were ready and felt good about it.
Yes.
Why do you feel good about it?
That's very interesting. Very, very interesante. So a lot of people told her she should have dropped the album right after WAP. I mean, that was one of the biggest songs in the world at the time. One of the most successful hip hop rap records to be released ever, especially in the 2020s. We see the song is still on the album despite all the various changes. I remember 2022, she was excited to come out with the sophomore album. She was doing interviews. She went to Angie Martinez, and that fell through. That rollout didn't work, right? Last year, she hit us with the rollout of Enough and the Like What Freestyle. We thought the album was coming last year, and it was kind of almost like a replay of what we're getting here. You know what I mean? Last year, she was pregnant. People was talking about the baby bump. They thought something was going on in the music videos and all this stuff. They like, she covering something up. Look at the way she's positioned, blah, blah, blah. She didn't want to really come out and say nothing. She came out, revealed that she was pregnant, right? But she said, don't worry, y'all. I'm going to drop this baby. I'm going to get in the gym. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be ready. Top of 2025. I'm on y'all ass. And, it didn't really work out that way. Like it was like, oh, it's top of the year. We still don't know what the fuck going on. But we do have the album. It will be out in a day, really. A day and like 12 hours. Tour is locked in. It's already been announced. The dates are locked. The venues are locked. So at this point, she really doesn't have a lot of wiggle room to not stick to the plan, which is a great thing for the fans, but for her as a person, that doesn't give her a lot of wiggle room for, human error or life, which I hope none of that steps in the way or presents challenges, but just being a realist, it's like, damn, you really gonna have to be on top of your shit for real, with no hiccups. No Offset drama, no Stefan drama. Like, he gonna have to be on his shit while he playing in the season. Like, everything is gonna have to be on lock.
About this?
I feel like it's complete. I feel like it touched every little thing that I want to touch. And I just feel like it's something that is not out there right now.
I know that she was very anxious to share the news, and I like her point that she wanted to do it in her own time and in her own terms. She's been in public, you've seen her, and there's been a lot of speculation about are you not, who's the father, which she felt was very disrespectful, but she's been wearing she's been wearing a corset. So when you look at her, you think she is, but you aren't quite sure. But let me tell you, the baby bump is really bumping.
The baby bump is real.
The baby bump is really bumping, and she was really glowing. Towards the end of the interview, we went out to continue shooting. Stefan just happened to call to check on her to see how she was doing. Did you eat today? But she said her head is in a really good space, despite all. And she's been through a lot of stuff. She's been through a lot of
publicly
stuff.
too.
Yes, publicly. But, she doesn't shy away from any of it, guys. She doesn't shy away from any of it. She addresses it. We're going to talk about this is the first time after her court case, which she won. And she had many viral moments in the court case. Yeah. She talks about that, her thinking about that.
She does shy away from telling her parents, though, about this. Yeah. How did that go, that conversation?
I have a feeling that she has told them by now. She also knows the sex of the baby. She's not sharing, whether it's a boy or a girl. But she is really excited, and according to her, so is he.
I can't wait to listen to the album. I liked her first single, Imaginary Players, off of a Jay-Z beat. I'm digging it, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the rest of the album is like.
You know what? I can't wait for you to hear the rest of the interview, because we only stuck to the baby making news for today, but then you get into how Cardi became Cardi and her thinking about her life and how she does what she does.
Tomorrow's the day.
She takes keeping it real to a whole nother level.
Okay, tomorrow's
the day. For that, I am grateful. Thank you so much, Cardi B, for letting us break this story for you. We'll have much more of our conversation. We're going to talk about that recent court victory. And yes, the viral moments, and get a firsthand look at how she's actually hitting the pavement to promote her new album. People don't do this anymore, but she did, and it seems to be working.
Yeah.
It's going to work.
All right. So that is CBS Mornings with Cardi B, Gayle King, talking about the pregnancy, leading into the album, leading into the tour, etc., etc., etc. All right. Let me get this out of the corner here. Now, I'm going to be all the way transparent and honest with y'all, man. When I saw this video this morning, I was like, damn. As a fan, I was like, damn, what hold on, what the fuck, shouting, why, that's how I was feeling as a fan. And the reason I felt that way was because I do feel like it is a bit soon for her and Stefan personally. Has nothing to do with her, has nothing to do with Stefan. If they feel locked in, if they're ready to be co-parents and pursue the rest of their relationship, I hope that they stay together. I hope that they have a wonderful parenting experience. I hope everything, nothing but flowers, butterflies, and sunshine on their lives, right? But just as a fan, I was like, man, this is 2024 all over again, ain't it? But as I sat back and assessed the situation, I had to say, we come down on these celebrities for things like this a little bit too harshly sometimes. I know it's a lot of expectations out there on Cardi. I know this is the sophomore album. People had to wait 7 years for it, which creates a totally different energy for the fans and for the people watching and want to be entertained. But I think some people are looking at her like she's being irresponsible. Some people are looking at her like she's their distant relative or child, like they're trying to dictate to her, wag their finger. Oh, why would you do that? How are you pregnant by this man? You're not married yet. You just been dating him for X amount of time and all this shit. And it's like, homie, you ever looked in the mirror? You ever talked to your parents about how you got here? The circumstances of which you were conceived? You know how many babies walking around this bitch is one night stand babies? Second night, I don't. What's the fuck is that? Damn. I should give it up, but I won't. I know you probably think that something is wrong. And if I do, then it won't be right. Don't get down on the first night. Then you gave it up on night 2 and had a baby with that motherfucker. Who the hell is that nigga? Who is him? So I had to get real and be like, you know what, man? Who the fuck am I? She's Cardi fucking B. She having her 4th child. She a multi-millionaire. She got more resources than the average motherfucker, plus the average motherfucker, plus another 5 to 10 average motherfuckers combined. So who am I to say she shouldn't have a child with a rich motherfucker? They both rich. They both got more resources. Like that motherfucker, Stephon Diggs, about a $100 million man, ain't it? So I hope nothing but the best. Successful delivery, successful parenthood, and I hope that the child grows up to be mega successful as well. You know what I mean? As with the rest of her children. I wish them nothing but the best. Congratulations. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's all I can really say. As long as you show your ass up for the tour, April 17th, Atlanta, Georgia, State Farm Arena, you want that motherfucker rocking, you got your dance steps down, you got your stamina up. Who am I? I ain't got shit to do with it. If shit go left, shit go right, I'm not gonna be called to be the babysitter. So have at it, enjoy. You know what I mean? I think people gotta calamate just a little bit. Calamate. Look at your household, not y'all specifically watching, but just in general. Look at who you procreated with, man. Like let some motherfuckers do their thing. Now, what I will say, because it is rumored that Stephon, might not be the best with fidelity. He might get a little yin yang on the yin yang. You feel me? I don't know. I hope that he remains faithful. But that would be the only caveat here, is if a year from now, year and a half from now, back on Spaces, yelling, I fucking hate this nigga, da-da-da-da-da. I don't know if people are going to be as receptive to that, because the fans are going to be in their mode and be like, we told you not to do it, we told you. That can get a little tricky. But I'm not wishing that. I'm not asking for that to happen. I don't want that to happen. You feel me? So at the end of the day, once again, congratulations to Cardi B, Stephon Diggs. Album coming Friday, tour coming February, and that's where I stand. You know what I mean? She came out on Twitter. Let me go ahead and pull up the tweet. So she says, album drops Friday. Thank you everybody for the love and support. By the time tour comes, I'll be doing splits, somersaults, backflips, and handstands. I ain't never seen Cardi do a backflip. You ain't had to put that much cap on your rap, but we gonna let you do your thing. She says, I want this really bad, and I'm on a very strict plan. Trust me, I'm determined to give my fans the best album and tour experience. All right? So that's Cardi coming out. She's promising that she's going to be in good conditioning. She's going to be in good spirits. Everything is coming together. She says, I'm going to be in the best physical conditioning that I possibly can to do splits, somersaults, backflips, handstands, etc. So please, bear with me, rock with me, and come support. At the end of the day, that's all we can ultimately ask for. Everything else is up to her in her personal life, which we do not dictate at all. And right after that, she came with this DoorDash commercial, which I'm not going to play because I don't want them trying to claim that shit on this channel. But she says, I got 4 kids now, so I had to pick up a job at DoorDash. You can get my album and your favorite snack delivered right to your door on DoorDash right now in the Cardi Bodega. Only available at participating Dash Marts in the U.S. And I believe that the album will be available to be delivered to your door via Dash Mart on DoorDash starting Friday, September 19th. So not only will the album be online on digital service providers, which are your Apple iTunes, your Apple Music, your Spotify's, etc. But it will also be available via DoorDash. So if you want to get a copy, that's crazy. Them motherfuckers coming hand in hand with a motherfucking they coming to your shit like the DVD man. They coming with your motherfucking Am I the Drama album. They gonna bring you a Snickers, a Sprite, and some motherfucking ointment if you need it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you getting out that bit. RC Cola, whatever it is you ordering. Salute to Cardi, man. She gonna keep her endorsement. She gonna keep a deal in the bag. That's one thing you can never take away. So yeah, man, that's my assessment of the situation. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the chat. Of course, I know y'all in the chat talking. In the comments, be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, Become an Insider. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. More content coming on the way. Peace.
Ain't no way to stop it when a nigga poppin'. Pull up, start a problem, I got plenty options. Homies from the project, we the trending topic. I got bennies in my wallet, fuck your money. All I could get, flooded the Nolan, I flooded my wrist. Tell me I rap for the glamour and glitz. Got on my shit, now they ran me on list. Filling my pocket, I'm taking a trip. Call me a genie, I'm filling my wish. When it come down to me and get in my bag, I gotta get it, I pay for the lift. I got a baby, we coming legit. Roll with the big dogs. I need my cut like fit now. Buddy call shot like Sim car. Married to the game like in-laws. Do what I please, move with the breeze, fly to believe. Shawty, she love me, she coming to tease. Ready the haters, we cutting the weeds. Give my space, oh man. Got me a taste, oh man. Flooded the face, I'm running a race, I cover the bases, all damn. Nigga, don't try me, I'm on my square. Cardiac diamonds, I want me a pill. Treat all this money like I got a meal. Everything closer than it might appear, yo. Bitch, I got my mask on now, I don't want your germs here. I've been getting paid since the first time on my third tip. Popping on the net, fuck a local, I got turf here. Fucking with the squad, we gon' put you on some merch, yeah.